shop, everybody. Today we have a piece of African mahogany. That's the nickname. I'm not going to try and pronounce the actual name. This is a little different. I believe at this point, this one I'm going to have to wear a mask as well as a shield. I think it said something about the shavings could be a little dangerous, so we're going to be very cautious with that. I believe we're going to try a lidded box, but I already screwed this up. This is attached by a woodworm screw, which I should have used a live center instead, or a drive center instead, so that I didn't dig this far into the piece. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to take the lid off of this end and hollow out this end and then put the lid over here. So I'll just make 2 tendons right here, cut it in half. Once I get the shape, turn it around and work from there. So it probably won't be matching grain, but it's the same grain. It'll be pretty nice. This is a burl. It's very nice. It's very dense. It's very thick wood. I was sitting around playing the other night with a little bit of the cutoff from it, and I was playing with it, just sanding and polishing, and just a real little sliver, and that little sliver just won't hardly break. It's very nice. So we're gonna give it a go. Let me get geared up and turn the lathe on, and we'll get to spinning this thing up and doing something with it. Interesting enough, this kind of smells like a combination of cinnamon and nutmeg. It's very cool. It's a nice smell. I've got it pretty much rounded off. I'm gonna sit here and think for a minute, come up with a shape, and then go from there, decide the size of the lid, put a tenon in here for both, mark it off, and then I'll shape this and then use this on the top. All right, outside's done, finished up, sanded to 2000, no finish. That's just the sanding. I'll put a finish on it when we get through with hollowing it out and doing the top. I've already gone ahead and drilled this out with a 2-inch Forstner, up to 2-inch Forstner bit. So all I have to do is make the step and finish the inside. It's way too thick, but let me get geared up and we'll get started on the inside. Hi everybody, hollowed out. Inside sanded up to 2000. Outside still sanded up to 2000. It's, I guess, hadn't done this before, so I guess I'm gonna take this off. Put the lid portion on. I shape this to fit inside this. Make sure it fits right, and then worry about shaping the outside of this. I got to figure out how I'm going to do two things at once here. So we'll get this on and come back. sorry folks, I got a little carried away. You saw I made a little knob for it. The whole thing is sanded up to 2000, and I'm going through the Axe polishing pastes. I've already done the sanding paste, and now I'm doing the polishing paste. And I kind of got ahead of myself before I turned the camera on, but I thought you guys would like to see at least this part of it. It's, I like it. There's things I could have done better. The lid is a little too thick, but I wasn't sure what I was going to do with the top of it when I started it. So I didn't go as deep as I could have. And the bottom is also a little thick. I'm not sure why that is. The sides are fine, but the bottom is thick, and I used my calipers to measure all that before I started, so I knew how deep I could go, but somehow I missed that a little bit. So it's a little heavy for its size. The piece on the end is a piece of walnut burl. It's a very pretty little figured piece, and I've been kind of hanging on to it because I thought that's exactly what it would make. It'd be a great little knob of some sort. As you could tell by the size of it, when I pulled it out, it couldn't get much bigger. I couldn't do it much bigger than this and still have room to go. So other than that, I think overall, I'm very happy. The finish on this thing is unbelievable. Inside and out, it's just gorgeous, as you can tell. This is a very, very pretty piece of wood, and I like it a lot. The fit on the lid is perfect. Couldn't ask for a better fit. Now I'm going to do the inside here. The lid I'll finish off by hand with the polishing paste. This I can still do. I'm debating turning this around after I'm done and removing the little tenon. It's not a tenon, whatever. Removing the mortise off of it, but I probably won't, just because I feel like I've made it this far. I'd hate to get a little farther down the line and have something screw up on me. I do have a dot in the bottom, but I'll cover that with my logo when I put it in there. And so I think I'm probably going to leave it like it is. I can't imagine it being any better than it is. So I'll post some pictures, take some stills tomorrow when it gets daylight out. The chatoyance in this thing is very impressive. It's got lots of it. It's got some nice figure in it from the burling. It had some burl in it, and here. The lid actually, I think, has maybe a little more in it. It's got a little more burl to it. And then the rest of it, here's the inside of the lid. Like I said, I'll finish that up. And you can see the burling in there. And I've got another 2-inch piece of this that I'm going to make something out of, and it's almost all burl. It doesn't have any. It doesn't have any of the regular grain in it at all. It's almost all figured and very nice. Turned out very nice. Perfect fit on the lid. I'm pretty sure that this is stolen. My wife says she wants it. She probably wants to put earrings or something in it. So I did actually, knowing that, I did actually leave this rounded so she could pull things up the sides if she wanted to. There it is. So thank you for coming by. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I'll reply back to it. Until next time, thank you for watching.